No, I think it's just the internet in general. Okay, we'll just roll with it, and hopefully it'll get better. But alright, 1.5 is here. We have so much shit to do, but first things first, let's just burn through the resin. I set myself up here just to burn through the resin. Because with the new update, ta-da, we have reduced costs. So that's very poggers of the game. And it says I'm already having frame drops. Nice. Okay, after we do some resin burning, we'll take a look at the trial runs. And then afterwards, I think we can jump right into the story stuff. Which is mainly just a Zhongli thing. Oh, wrong way. Get up there. Woohoo, nice. I think that's the first time I've ever one-phased Devalin. Alright, but let's see if we get anything nice for our troubles. Ooh, free drops. Energy recharge? Ooh, win one. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if I hear my roommate. I wonder if he's playing the new update, because now he plays Genshin. Or I'm thinking he's watching one of his friends do rolls. Alright. What was that sound? It sounded like I got a notification. Huh. Okay. Before I forget, before we accidentally end up doing the commissions and we unlock Zhongli story quest, claim a key, and then sure we'll unlock down this thing. Right, nice. Alright, let's head in. I honestly don't know how much I'm actually gonna end up doing tonight, because I just mainly wanted to get the Zhongli quest done so I don't get myself spoiled. I probably won't do Diana's hangout thing. I've done one hangout in the past in the stream. I might do it again, as long as I haven't stream spoiled for myself. Oh shit. Oh shit, ow. Oh, that's awkward.
Adventure time. Not bad, not bad. Opening box of the death dive. You got it.
Oh, okay, that's awkward. I don't have a... Okay. But what was I saying? I might stream the hangouts, but I'll probably only do it if I haven't accidentally spoiled myself. And when I mean accidentally, I mean purposefully watch other people play for it before I play for it myself. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing tonight is do the Zhongli quest. Probably take a look at the trial runs for some of the new characters. And God, I'm losing my train of thought. And maybe do some of the new world quest stuff. And of course take a look at the new housing system. Alright, What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, Dream Solvent. What the fuck is this? Character development tier. Oh shit, they dropped from the weekly bosses. Nice. I never realized. Yeah, that's a new item. Not exactly sure what it does, even though the description said so. But hey, that's some cool shit. Okay, login. Mine items. I probably won't end up getting that done. That's fine. Yeah, they're definitely doing rolls. I heard someone. I heard him say Yanfei. We'll do commissions next. Before that, I was saving character ascension stuff because it burns a lot more. Poggers. She's now ascension, and then Zhongli, King of Kings, and then I think besides that, that's everyone else I wanted to get done. All right, while we're here, okay, get that out of the way. Chosen Bone, Cryohypostasis. I probably will end up grinding that because I will go for him. I'll save Yanfei for last. Let me just get for all the other characters. We already seen Zhongli before. I think Diana is also on there. Obviously, you're getting a free Diana if you play during 1.5, so that would be nice. Oh, they gave him the Staff of Homa. Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. This man's playing Genshin. Yes, I am. Is there a problem with that? Ah, fuck, he's stuck on top. Yeah, you make it sound like a problem. And then we'll do this to just help get rid of this thing faster. Well, I don't, I don't know. I haven't really kept track of the the player population. It's definitely the hype has died down. Like I think most of the mainstream stuff has, or the mainstream has passed by during like the first month or two. But the game is definitely still very, very popular by all means. Like I think like if I were to use streamers as a means of like comparing like popularity, like I want to say let's say there's 100 streamers that play the game, right? I want to say about at least 60 of them left because like Genshin wasn't like main content stuff. It was like they wanted to try the game for a while and then they're done with it. But you know, there's obviously some like hardcore Genshin players or like that's their main content and they're definitely still thriving. So who's supposed to be the main DPS on this team? Kaya? Man, it's just a bunch of energy recharge. Why the hell does the Kaya have so much HP?
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little dodge this.
Alright, super conduct, and then Kaya just takes away at them. Very nice. Alright, now it's time for Yanfei. I'm probably not gonna run the Zhongli banner just cause I already have a Zhongli. C1 would be cool, but I'm kinda just saving rolls for potential future banners. No. Oh, it's just her by herself. Oh, okay. I should probably read up her abilities first. Oh, I need to get closer. Wow, she definitely feels very fluid. Very nice. Oh, she can definitely get auto attack cancelled. Gotta keep that in mind. Ooh. Yeah, she definitely feels nice. That's good. That's good. Very nice feeling characters. Gameplay wise is thumbs up from me. But of course, that's the most I'll get out of her. um. Okay. Besides that, okay. Now let's actually take a look at the Okay. But try and bum rush through the commissions, and then afterwards, yeah, do story quest. Oh, that's a new map thing. Yeah, kind of suspicious. They put Tevad on there. It's like, whereas if we're going somewhere else, Monka, But yeah, alright, we're getting through this. Well, I say we're getting through the content pretty fast, but I'm not really savoring it as much as I could be, but so be it. Actually, let me take a look. What else do we have? Mine items. I don't know if I mined a bunch of stuff already, so it might be hard. Beat bosses. Spend resin. We're already a bit halfway through the week. That might be a bit tough. Domain challenges. That should be easy, because the new abyss is coming this weekend. Ley lines. Cook dishes, forge items. That'll be easy. Complete correspondingly is easy. Realm currency and stuff. That might be a bit. I don't know. I don't want to say it'll be difficult, but it'll definitely be interesting.
Oh, so sorry.
Animal hypospace, everybody stand!
Alright, that's one down. Next. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, that one's a blue one. Hey, bro, the quest is gonna bring us over there, unironically. Okay, sorry, just checking Discord messages, because I think my sister wanted to roll on the Zhongli banner. No, she's definitely gonna want to roll on the Zhongli banner. I don't know if she'll mind me streaming it. Or retribution. Donk, donk, donk.
Don't get frostbite.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Very nice energy recharge. I'm getting burned though, which is not good for my weapon, but I might want to give Eula this if I end up getting her, and then switch Diluc to a crit rate circlet in replacement. Cause right now Diluc's running like 50% to like 130, 140. Okay, let me see. Okay, if I give him a crit rate circlet, it'll be about the same, but he'll lose a bunch of crit damage. That's kind of hard to say. He's getting a bunch of new voiceovers, huh? Or not voiceovers, but new lines I'm seeing with like everyone's profiles. Alright. I'm just gonna do this just for a quick attack buff. Damn, fucking tore for that shit. I remember when I used to struggle with those, man, times have changed. And then this one should be an activatable thing, if my memory serves correctly.
Animal test 6308.
Let me just get some quick energy.
Cool it.
Oh,
So
Kai has his burst up, might as well drop it. Super conduct. Alright, we're done with that. It's the closest location. Okay, I guess while we're here, before we go pick up the rewards, me just min-maxing friendship XP. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's check out the name cards. What we got? Change name card. What we got? Yanfei, Eula. Ooh, very nice. Travel Teapot. Hey, that's actually kind of nice. And then another Travel Teapot one. Huh, very nice. Okay, but before that, I realized that we have a bunch of new items. I don't know if she sells any. I think all of them are in Leeway, because this is more of a Leeway focus update. Alright, but while we're here, let's cook 20 items. What have I not maxed out? Because I saved crafting some items for this. Oh, we got 15 here. Ding. Ding. If I remember correctly, Sucrus's birthday has already passed, so we already have the specialty version, but it does not hurt to get more of them. If I remember correctly, it's like a green thing when you get it. I remember something about the description having vegetable juice, so that's kind of like Dan's game. I don't know. I guess it depends per person. I'm not too much of a heavy veggie person, but I can definitely agree that you do need some veggies in your meal. Ding. Oh, there it is. There's one. Come on, come on. Man, it's been a long time since I've done this. Like, I stopped doing this when like I finished the battle pass. Oh yeah, and now you can like cook them whenever you want. Or was that the last update? I honestly don't remember. I'm like mixing up all these quality of life stuff. Crispy potato shrimp platter. I don't know if that's it for a character. That might be Yan Fei? Probably not. Let me just start working on the burger. One. Honestly, Hu Tao's thing is not really as worth it. It's like sure 6% higher, but like the suspicious version, that ain't it, chief. And 15. Alright, and now we're done for that for the week.
What's the hurry?
Oh, right. Adventure quest. Alright. Very smoothly. Keeping up with recent endeavors, I no doubt you can continue as for other guild activities and earn commission. However, this time I do not have a commission, some adventure intel, so a dragon spine. Ooh. Set up a camp and numbers adventurers. Oh, they're trying to make us advertise it, I'm guessing.
Add at
Alright. Gimme. There we go. Some easy XP. Alright, now we can do anything. Okay, but no, but for real, let us actually get into the Zhongli quest, I guess. Strange sights, stolen souls, no mere stone. Catherine goes to adventure in Liyue Harbor. Okay, I guess while we work our way there, let us stop by Wangshu Inn. See if we have any new food stuff there. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 4 or 5 new recipes. I can always check the archive, but I'm just trying to memorize this by the top of my head. How will Virgo that? Anything new? Nope, does not seem like it. Alright, next up, Liyue Harbor. We're gonna stop by the restaurants. Did I get frame drop somewhere? 18 minutes ago. Probably started stream. Voodoo. Oh, Liyue Pavilion. Was it you? Food to go. Yes. I don't want the food, but I want your recipe. Gimme, gimme. And then same with you, Jinye Kiosk. Food to go. Gimme, gimme. Yes. Stir fry noodles. Gimme. And then last but not least, we have Wami Restaurant, I think. But before I stop by Wami Restaurant, let me stop by Second Life, see if there's anything. No. What about you? No. Okay, seems like everything's at Wami Restaurant. Is that I see something glowing there. That might be a new recipe or a book. Crab roe tofu. Dang, to giving too many recipes, not really. Oh, it's a book. String of Pearls 5. Oh, well, damn, now I'm forced to look at the archive. Wrong place. Materials. No new materials. Got some new food. Stormcrest pie, that's Eula's thing. My way, that's Yanfei's. These are just regular items I need to make. Yep, we got the new weekly boss stuff and the new regular stuff. Okay. Just ran a teapot. Ooh, 5-star. Interesting. And then living beings are definitely not gonna show. Okay, that's a cryo boss. And then that's the Abyss Lecter. And then we got the new weekly boss. Any new animals? When did I get that? Golden Weasel Thief. Interesting. Oh, I did not check books. Let's go check the books, shall we? Hit up the textbooks. String pearls. Volume 5. We're missing Volume 4. I wonder if that's out yet. Probably. And then Hex and Hound. Huh. Okay, the Pale Princess. That one's definitely heavy lore stuff, so we'll probably won't be seeing that for a bit. Alright, anyways, let's get started.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two.
Oh,
Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
name sounds familiar.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
There we go. We're started. Gimme. Oh, it's right next to us. I was me being a lazy ass trying to teleport everywhere, thinking it would solve my problems. Where we at? Ah, there he is. What's up, my good man?
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
Yep.
I am indeed. Now then, you must be the adventurers.
It's
assigned
just
by
me or
the
is his
guild.
eyes like a bit red?
How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Yes, quite.
Right again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. All right, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo. That's why we're here.
Assistant. Oh, I know who it is. It better be my
To tell
man.
you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else. Do you think we're not up to the job?
Steady, pound. You're getting competitive
It
again.
just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least.
Industry
Mines are
expert.
dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. You're a
Professional.
professional by your side, everything should
Yes.
run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value
Yes.
to the nearest
The
Hungarian
Rock.
at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Teyvat that knows rocks
Oh
better
yeah,
than
it's
him.
definitely him
I'd
now.
be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
No, he ain't no fool.
And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
We're talking about the same guy, Pt.1. Put 2 and 2 together.
Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
Oh, are you visiting One Chunk Funeral Parlor?
I bet Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's
Yep. I'll be surprised if it wasn't Zhongli he was referring to. There he is, sitting in the same spot we left him off. Oh,
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are.
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
yeah, we're here for you.
Something I'm rarely short of.
Well, we have a special task.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat?
It's going over his head.
The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
as one who showed the wrath of the rock.
What he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well then, it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Yay!
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leader.
Yeah, we are putting words in his
We are
mouth.
at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to
Hook, line, and sinker. Didn't even need to pull him on the banner. We just pick him up. Well, I pulled on the banner. Maybe other people might not have, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm just speaking bullshit out of my mouth now. All right, Uncle Dai. We came back with our rock expert.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Hello, hello. We have Barman.
Oh. And this must be the friend you spoke of?
Indeed.
Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh. So you say. Wait till my guy gets here. Then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to
I wonder if
see
it's
for
someone we know.
yourselves.
Who else works with rocks?
Is this the place?
Oh no, we don't.
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun Jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
Oh, this does not look good. This is Zhongli, a consultant from the Wangshang Funeral Parlor.
Funeral parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say
They
you're
got
a
some
man with
beef.
great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Okay, Paimon.
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
You're right, he never dies.
Contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I
He's up to
admire
it.
your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you.
Yes, Zhongli does have looks in all ways, shape, and form.
Talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
Maybe he's jealous about
So
Zhongli?
you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Okay, Paimon.
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
I would have liked to see the
If I'm
rock.
not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
High quality crystal ore, eh?
Remarkable. This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano.
Volcano?
I came
Natlin?
across it in a market
Wonka?
and snapped it straight up.
Wonka,
The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
Okay, I wish I could see it,
Purity
but
and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
I don't get it, but okay, I'll go with that.
Description. Almost like you saw it with his own two eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all,
Okay, Paimon.
so
I
much
mean, sure, I guess
treasure.
it's not. I think it's good to
Everything
not.
he said is true.
Okay, if Zhongli says it's
Most
true, I'm gonna go
crystals
with
are
it.
born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Again, okay,
Moreover, this
they leave
particular
patterns, don't
crystal
they?
contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the
Indeed.
trade. You won't come across another
Unparalleled.
in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
The chasm, eh? We're probably not gonna be going in, but new mail. Oh. The crafting stuff. Alright, neat. Alright, the chasm. Of course, we're not actually going in, but we're going to, like, next to it. Smoge. When will we get new areas to explore? Probably won't be for a little while, but hey. At least, maybe one day. I wonder if they have any of the areas out near the chasm rendered. Because, like, they have, like, the very bland, like, unrendered zones on the outside, but I'm guessing the chasm goes very deep. Because, you know, it's a mining facility area. Alright, just try and get to the floor faster so we can just moan our way there. No, leave us alone, Dendro Slime. You're too annoying. Gotta keep a lookout for chests. Updates always have the potential to drop more loot. Oh god, that's quite a lot of enemies we got. Oh, I just realized I might want to turn up the dialogue volume a bit up. Audio.
Paimon coming in.
Oh, ow, my ears. Okay, we'll just leave that for. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Please spare me. That was a lot louder than I was expecting. I don't know if this counts as mining, but might as well just pick these up because we definitely need some of these crafting materials for the housing event. There's not really a event, but you know what I hope you know what I mean anyways. I want to go for those, but we'll just keep going with the quest for now.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind
Monka.
had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Let's make that 9 with the rest of
We
us.
lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish
Sturdy
without a
young
trace?
men.
We'll need to
Gotcha.
explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd
I
like.
wonder if we get to go into the
If you come
domain or
across
we
any
get to
clues,
explore some
let me
other.
know straight away.
What part do we actually get to explore though?
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here. What's this?
Bags?
A pile of shirts, some trousers.
A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a guy right there. Why don't we ask him? You see the NPC in the background?
10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's
6
also
days.
some handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
So they didn't go in? Maybe just. Nah, they didn't.
Improbable. There
Well,
are
those were the
few
options I had,
evidences
Zhongli.
missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools but leave their luggage behind?
Maybe they thought they would
One,
come back.
They were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
Someone kidnapped them? Highly improbable. It's 4 men unless you have a large group going.
Certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
Yes, Blue's
They
Clues.
didn't leave. Maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know. Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
Okay, sorry, I'm just working for some things. Alright. Look for more clues. Oh, Jun-kun, right? Kun-jun. I get fucking mixed up. Corlapis?
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
The fuck? What powers does he have? Ah, I see. I know exactly what happened now. What powers does he have? The fuck? He got some magic.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it
Oh, it's
if
just
what I'm about to
just
say
some power
could be
he's come
specific.
across.
It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
Yep.
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories
This is
come to me.
perceiving history in a whole
Amazing.
another sense.
So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Are we gonna go chase after him or are we gonna tell him? More clues. Oh, okay, so we are gonna question the NPC, alright. Bravo. What do you got?
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
Well, the kid failed to leave
So the
behind
men
no
that were out
witnesses, in a
working
way.
disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too.
I find it weird. We kinda know the kid drew them away.
Some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
I probably would have talked to an NPC first more than anything, but alright, we'll see how we piece this together.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Yeah, I mean,
You've
your
been
commission.
invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be
I
able
don't
to
think
catch
that's a
them.
good idea, sir.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
Tomorrow evening. Time goes by pretty fast in this game, so tomorrow evening could be like, yeah, like
So,
days.
they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Kunjun.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Uh-oh, please don't tell me the kid grabbed him too. Oh, he's right there. By the way, what other settlements are near here? No, the Teledraw stuff. Maybe down here, but that's like treasure hoarders. Anyways, that's nothing to it. To our Mr. Kunjun. What else you got?
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
I wouldn't say that, Paimon.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall.
Oh, I'm guessing this is gonna tie into the new weekly boss.
Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
Ah, yes.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Yes, indeed.
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Alright, let's go. If I remember correctly, this spot up here was where that person got trapped in that one side quest. Shifting Earth and Nosferats come to light. Quest update. The evidence at the mining site suggests the miners followed the road north. You follow the trail, gradually closing in on them. They would have to climb down, wouldn't they?
Wait, there are tracks here.
How the
These
fuck?
must have been left by the miners.
Okay, I would not have
Let
caught
us
that.
make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Can we teleport over, or do we have to walk? Yeah, we'll just walk it. Seems good enough. Drop a shield. Abyss Mage caught sight of us. Keep flying. Climb up the ladder. Ooh, I just realized we were quite low in stamina, ain't we? Hello, Rune Guard. Oh, footprints.
Hey, footprints!
Yep, Paimon's what I
It
said.
would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
I know exactly where this quest is gonna end up. How the fuck did they get all the way over there? I mean, yeah, I guess 6 days they probably would have made it, but like, Jesus Christ, we're like being led all over the place. Uh-oh. Please don't wake up. Ah, shit.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
Oh, gotta
You
go.
should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Uh-oh. Has this guy always been here?
Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
Damn, this is a dangerous place, old man. I don't recommend you stay here. We got for 2 agents, rune guards.
Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud
Okay,
watching?
fuck you then.
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Alright, last but not least, please tell us you got something.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering
I
in
don't
front
think
of
I'm
them.
brainwashed.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them!
I wonder if Zhongli knows anything about this girl. Ah, perfect. We could just teleport to the viewpoint.
More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Oh, what the fuck?
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, questions first. Ask questions later.
What an interesting combination of enemies to be ambushed by.
By royal
Stabilize!
Let me scry.
As you wish, me.
Alright, what you got for us?
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me.
I feel like I've seen her before.
My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
Okay, fine, mine.
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, that's an odd,
I
like,
hope it's
grouping
useful
of
to you.
people.
I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
A conference, huh? Why are you going through this path, though?
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon. But...
I mean, I want to
Hey,
agree with Paimon on
perhaps
this.
that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising.
I don't know
I'll
why
do
that
my
scene
best.
just looks so dumb, but then, like, considering his power, it makes complete sense. Is Zhongli gonna tell us something, or are we actually gonna, like, okay, just undo his work?
Huh. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Yes, it's an adventure.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual.
Oh, really? Is it
We
now?
have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
Yep.
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
What type of mark? Huh?
Clever thinking. A classic Zhongli move.
Oh, observe stone. This rock is no different from ordinary core lapis, and yet Kunju was able to see a memory for it. It was thanks to this sort of rock area with fine clues. Can we break it?
Solidify.
Nope, we cannot. Alright, where are we gonna go to next? Next to the teleport point. Perfect. MiHoYo knows what they're doing. Less walking for us. Easy access to us stuff and then any new things. Seems about the same.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing
Oh, sorry, Paimon.
There's a basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
You got quite the dirt on
Did
us.
we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
Sounds like a struggle.
Seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right.
Yeah, some brainwashing.
There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Is there a camp? Oh, I was gonna be like, not the Hillichurch camp, right? That would be pretty bad.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
How do you get so exhausted?
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Yes, we've all fallen into the gotcha state. Was he brought here though? Yeah.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
You picked them up? Okay. But what else did we get from that? Kinda interesting.
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
Oh.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Oh my god, Paimon.
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each
Okay.
angle.
I was about to say, I don't know where this is going, but I think I know where this is going, but I'm gonna wait to play out the rest of the quest.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something
Okay,
wrong
I know exactly where
with
this is
your
going.
liking?
On the contrary, I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
I mean, I like
Those
my
are the
crystal ore
crystals
too.
of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them.
Sounds like
Get some
albedo.
rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here.
Have you?
Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Is it about the rocks?
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean
Ah,
anything to
okay.
you?
I'm guessing that's a stone he might have picked up, or it's related to the
You
ones.
mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Actually, let me just not talk. I'll just let them go for it.
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved.
Cool.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liu now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
I would like to have faith in him, but
Ulterior
we'll see.
motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, Rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Archaic stone. In this chaos, the rock is unmoved. Finally, you reach Nantianmen. A curious ancient tree has quietly stood here throughout the ages, bearing witness to all that has come to pass. To rescue the miners, solve this puzzle once and for all, you are proceed to the ancient site that holds all the answers. Alright, we're nearing the end. We're on the third part of the quest. This should be it. When I say this should be it, I mean just this last part, but there's probably a bit more. Alright, Kunjun, what you got?
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Oh, sorry.
Difficult to say.
Hey, hello, Froggy.
I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
And then I know where we're going to push now, especially considering the direction they push us in.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing!
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Yep, Zhongli knows something.
All right then.
He knows something and he wants to look at it himself.
See anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely.
Paimon?
Let me see.
Uh-oh.
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded.
He definitely
It's
saw
past.
something.
Nothing to worry about. Not...
Okay.
not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
I find it weird. We came here before with Ganyu and Zhao when she was doing her training. I'm surprised we didn't really take a look at any of this.
No. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Oh. You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad
Plenty.
idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
I wonder how this area looked like before the
This has been
update.
newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Okay, this has to be new. I don't remember this.
From the tunnel. Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
Oh baby, we're going in. Oh. Oh, cutscene pog.
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal
What the fuck? That was a cool ass shield.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Oh, it's been unsealed. Wherever it. Oh damn, they're being sucked in. Oh shit. Dude, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, I'm getting a bit of chills now. Ooh. Wait, what the fuck? We just get thrown straight into here? What the hell? Oh, I did not expect to be thrown straight into this.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge and sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Oh, what the fuck?
This one's not enough. You would forsake me again?
Oh, they got beef.
If that is what you choose to believe, so be
This is so cool.
it. Bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Yo, where's the music? I'm waiting for that music to kick in. Yo, he's pushing me around.
Shadow Raven. Delves into
He's a relatively slow attacker. I wonder if he gets Zhongli in this fight.
You think you can destroy me?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Yo, this music though. Oh, I can't hurt him in that. Sealed Lord of Vishaps.
Let me scribe.
This is order.
This is order.
Stabilize.
Delves into death. By royal
Okay.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
Geo, is that the name of the kid?
You should call it by its name, Ishtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom.
Okay, I think there's
of the
eight
gods.
pillars.
Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
that voice.
Ishtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Oh, two halves.
Relax. It's been a while. very same.
Huh? To have soul?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage.
Huh?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment.
Oh, you came at a very bad time, Gokta. You came at a very spoiler heavy part. I'm playing the new Zhongli quest that came out. Obviously, uh I technically already fought him, but I don't know if there's like a second phase to it. What we're about to see.
Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such.
Yeah, so if you want to play this for yourself, I mean, you've probably already been spoiled a lot by seeing this, but if you want to like dip now, now would be the time.
Of Ajdaha.
So there are two Azdahas?
Well, for me, no. Zhongli just kind of tanked everything.
That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you.
I don't know if I don't know how hard he would actually hit had I taken any damage, but having a shield helped a lot. And then he kind of attacks pretty slowly, so it's like it'd probably be so hard hitting attacks.
To strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear.
You got challenging last 10 pulls. I wish you the best in your 50-50 if you have the primos, or just for an early pull in general.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
Do we get a cutscene?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories.
Yes, the science.
Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason.
Pepe
Morax
hands.
shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No. No!
I'm to suffer the wrath of the rock, eh?
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No! It is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I.
Bros.
That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
Pepe hands.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
Oof. Return to the earth.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
He got Thanos snapped.
You could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes from Morax
your power is nearly spent.
Ah, perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going, to fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
We popped out elsewhere. Oh, Uncle Dai, you made it.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body.
Pepe Hounds.
Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Ezdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
No
Today I am
gnosis.
just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
Man, I'm supposed to be having fun with this update, not going on a field
You
train.
brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ishtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Smoge. Yeah, it's a ton of dialogue, but I like my story.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
Yeah, what happens now?
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale,
Oh, my
Rex
fucking ears.
Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Yeah, he just dropped dead.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue
I did not expect
are
this
blind,
cutscene to be so loud.
having
Shit,
not seen
I'm sorry.
the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater, blessing the ground.
And then is that how the story quest ends? Shortly after, Uncle Dai volunteers to take unconscious Kunji back to the city along with the miners, the people left behind, but oh fuck, I didn't get to read the rest of that.
1,000 years ago, Ishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground.
I wonder if we're gonna get part 3 when the
During
chasm
that
becomes
battle,
available.
Dragonfall was born. Ejderha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue. Towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh, what else do we have? Oh, is he gonna ask? Is he gonna ask about what I'm thinking he's gonna ask?
Oh? About what?
Oh my god, he's actually gonna fucking ask. Oh shit, I did not expect this. Okay.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived
I
through
did not expect
thousands
this to
of
come
years
up.
of
I mean, I
history.
kinda expected it, cause
Surely
like,
you
this is
experienced
the
the
only time to
internet.
bring it up.
I cannot say.
You fucker.
Why?
Is it part of a contract?
You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance?
Oh my god.
Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And
Son
my
of a.
silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Alright, time to find Venti, I guess.
Are we ready to find out?
I don't know, the truth always
It
hurts.
appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
You don't want to bring home Zhongli after this? And we got another... What part is that in? Is that... What section is that? Okay, we got some new recipes. Oh, okay, consumer dream solvent, yeah. I'm guessing we could probably bring this Trans Domain, Great Wolf, and the North Challenge. Okay, so you get them from the weekly bosses, alright. Alright, what's Zhongli? You got anything else?
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ejderha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence, Well, never mind.
You gaze quietly at Zhongli as he stands beneath the tree. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be. Oh, no, fuck! Okay, shit. No, I had to reread that. Oh, wait, he doesn't even talk anymore. Okay. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be heard. Time seems to transform into an invisible river trickling away. A fleeting moment. 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rock feels it, and so too does the earth and the gods. It's kind of like the Venti thing. Life endures in heaven and earth thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On the site lies an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Yep, here's the trans domain. You get water, electro, geo, and then your typical stuff, and then of course you get your drops. Notice. To the stars once more, web event. Invite adventurers to return when privileges emerge. Oh, I see. I probably won't end up doing this. Ah, 500 primo gems? Oh no, wait, that's for the old players, never mind. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I convinced my friends to play this game again. If they wanted to quit, they definitely quit. Oh, there's new symbol on there. Purple and blue. I'm guessing electro and water. I'm guessing those are the elements that will show up on the boss. Alright. Well, now let's actually take a look at if the boss changed at all with from the story quest version. When Asia has Cryo, Pyro, Electro, and Hydro attacks hit a character who are not under the protection of a shield, that character will be marked. Marked characters will take continual elemental damage.
It is time, Morax. We settle this now.
Oh, I can't change my options. I was gonna go fix the volume, but I guess not. Uh-oh.
I will have order. There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Oh, okay. I guess we're finally gonna be able to see the... Oh shit. I did not dodge that.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
When Asia has Hydro attack hits a character... Oh, okay. Okay, this is probably not gonna do much damage, I guess. Oh my god, that was a big ball. Oh my god, he broke my shield. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, the music. I mean, it's kind of quiet. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's playing the music that you can hear in the trailer.
Stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Okay, he didn't scream, which is even weirder.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Uh-oh. What the fuck is happening? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is this? Ah! Oh, there's one part that's free. Uh-oh, my shield's down. Oh, my shield. Oh my god. He's so fat, I can't grab the shields. I'm gonna die. Zhongli, hold on. Finish it, Hu Tao. Finish him. Oh, I just realized I killed him, but do I want to pick up the reward? Cause like I'm kind of a friendship EXP min-maxer. Oh, but that fight was actually kind of tough. I mean, if I ran a healer, I think I would have been fine, but you had to run a shield person also. You know what, screw it. I don't care if I miss out on a bit of XP. I say a bit, but 70 XP is kind of a lot actually. Dragon Lord's Crown. Horns created from hardened jade crystallized over 1,000 years are the natural crown of the Dragon King. Infused with spirit and carved from bedrock, it was born from the mountain's heart to show the strength of the earth to the land amidst monoliths, and its long golden horns are the mark of its ancient strength from the ancient lord. For a time this horn was shattered and lost its luster, but now it gleams cold and gold as it sits in your palm. Gilded Scale. Scaled armor that grows naturally over a mystical stone, tough and silent, and filled with the strength of the Dragon King. Across the years, as countless generations returned to the mulch of the earth, gold and obsidian embedded themselves into flesh and blood forged from bedrock before spreading and turning into scales. Searing agony, wordless cries, perhaps they will all vanish when the grudges that spawned them too finally come to an end. And then of course, it's crit damage, but the sub stats are kind of oof. Unfortunate. And then nothing else seems worth noting. Very interesting fight. Definitely the toughest fight out of all the bosses so far. Oh, my ears, it's so loud. And then of course the down event. Okay, let's go back and fix the volume. I'll turn the music up a bit. Alright. To be complete in the mine items. Trans domains 3 times. Nice. And then of course the rest of these will complete over the week. Alright, with that, the only major thing left in the 1.5 update outside of the hangout is the teapot. Let's go take a look at the event. And so we're paying a visit to Madam Ping. I swear, I didn't want the stream to go on for this long, I guess, but hey, you know what? I don't want to spend too much time in the housing event during this. I wonder, can I just climb up this wall? I'll probably spend at least another like 20 or 30 minutes, depending on how long this quest takes. I want to put at least a bit of time looking into the housing event, but I don't want to burn too much time because I have other things to take care of. But maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm relatively free, so I can... Oh. Never mind.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Ah, we've been looking for you too, Madam Ping.
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Lea Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Only did as I showed you too, kind.
Oh,
Trying to be
child,
modest.
you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Oh, trust me, we won't decline this
When you
gift.
first
People have been
arrived
asking for
at
this.
Teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
Huh?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to
Please don't tell me it'll take long.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Oh?
What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed.
I swear, if she's talking about Xiao, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glaze lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glaze lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare.
I mean, they're just teasing us with talk about the chasm.
Smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding.
I swear, is it Xiao?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she
Oh,
does count
I
as
swear,
Adeptus.
is it Ganyu, Yanfei?
Counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go
I'll be surprised if it's Ganyu. Ganyu's already pretty busy as it is.
Maybe
I don't want to
so.
say it's Yanfei though, because she's not contracted with Rex Lapis, but who knows?
Fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
It is Yanfei. Puggers, we get to see her.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yanfei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect.
Oh, yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
She would have wanted to interrogate us or something.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Okay.
If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention.
Oh god, she's giving me Hu Tao vibes.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Actually, Yanfei, I do have some legal problems. Why am I a weak character? Got sue MiHoYo for that, Kappa.
Different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess, kinda. My old man said he was one anyway.
He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
What great parents.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the...
This kind of reminded me of the Klee situation. Alice and her husband kind of just upped and left on an adventure and left Klee with the knights.
Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is...
Well, we'll just break in. You'll help us get out of the legal binds, right?
Are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of...
Yeah, now that you bring it up, a bunch of the Pyro characters have a weird parent development.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or... Snezhnaya? Ah, found him. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores.
They need to just stop. They're name dropping all these places. We'll never see you in anytime soon.
That he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
Yo, this might as well have been a Yanfei story quest.
Join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. That's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
1.9, if only. Alright, hang down to the docks. Yup. Oh, okay. It's a different guy.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them to her.
Yes, learning the ways.
The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false? Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Monsieur Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Kind of random, but it's really hard to see the noses. Just a random thing to bring up, but I just couldn't help but notice, like, just from that angle, it's just so hard to see the nose, because, like, there's no black outline. Uh-oh. I see a facepalm. This does not look good. Did she damage them?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Trying to sauce up a man?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off.
Oh.
We now have a backlog of paid up orders just
Chasm this, chasm that, jeez, like, why is it closed down? Is there, like, something in there? Just send us in there, we'll take care of it.
Several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we can say, we can help, yeah, definitely.
I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here.
Fatui or the Abyss? Yeah, that's true.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow.
I want to say probably more Abyss than Fatui, because Fatui they could probably negotiate more with, because like they're still human. And I'm pretty sure the Fatui are on alright terms with most people, just not us adventurers. Yeah, we would be scamming Crossall.
Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossall the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
I mean, I've been saving up more. How much is it? It can't be as crazy as Baiju's 3 million essence deal.
Uh-oh. Juqiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
Oh god, my head's being thrown into a loop right now, listening to all this legal stuff.
My family are merchants after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
Oh yeah, because humans shouldn't be exposed to them for too long, right?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Not the qualities of jadeite.
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
I have a feeling Yanfei's trying to scam both of them in the long run so that we can end up with hairpins and then use them for our teapot. Oh, Zhongli too tall, grabbing onto things I didn't want to.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
Alright, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
I have a feeling we're gonna scam Mr. Crossell now. Wait, how far are we going? Let me check first. Oh my god, we're going hella far. Alright, time to teleport. Alright, where are we going? Hey, we were just here like an hour and a half ago.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those
I mean,
hairpins may not be
I wouldn't say
Smaragdus
stole them back. I mean, she lost them. Unless he did steal them without her knowing then. Huh.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy.
And that's harmful to
If mere
humans.
mortals come into contact
Yeah,
with it,
okay, I got that part.
they'll be sick in the best case, and in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossell's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
Oh, he pawned off fake versions.
That's the case. We should go confront him right now
confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
Man, when are we gonna meet some nice Nine people? I mean, the closest thing I could think to of nice is like that the two agents that like kind of hooked up or were trying to hook up during the fuck, I don't even remember the name of the Liyue festival anymore. Shit. My memory.
Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, could I ask you to please sign this contract?
Ah, yes.
Does there have to be
Despite not cooperating with Zhongli, she definitely learned something from it. If I had one more for every time I hear the word contract.
It feels like Yunfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here.
Paimon's reaction to this.
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use the
Paimon's like, what the fuck is happening?
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice.
Why did they just not make this a Yanfei story quest? Like, for real, this is like...
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
I mean, I guess we would save a story key, but like, you know, we wouldn't be able to go back and listen on the dialogue.
Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geo-energy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore?
Master Zhang?
Got it.
No.
Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade
Never mind.
Industry. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Oh, that guy. Oh, okay. I was gonna say something. Fuck, I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, I don't even remember anymore. If it comes back, it comes back, but... I think I was gonna... Oh, well, this was not what I remembered, but... Okay, this quest is taking a lot longer than I remember. Okay, I'm not gonna show off the housing thing. I think I'll just let people explore on their own. If anything, I might stream again tomorrow just to spend a bit of time working on the housing, I guess.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh! It's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah. The voice acting for, I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese one, but one of the two makes her sound a lot more older, more mature, I guess. And while I don't have any qualms about it, like I think the voice acting's still good in general. I don't know. It just doesn't fit the her personality as well, I guess. So I'm kind of glad that I'm playing it for English. Not that I was going to play on anything else. I like the English voice acting. And to be honest, it's easier to just not have to read all the subtitles all the time. But anyways, I like the Geo and Anno for two agents. They seem like they would be nice. The Geo for two agents, yeah, they're kind of like whatever. The Anno for two agents, man, they can fuck off. Cause I don't know when you started playing, but man, those guys were pain in the asses to deal with when I first started playing in the Spiral Abyss.
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnayan merchant named Krosel, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Just the few loose shavings, those are huge. What the fuck? That's not few, that's a lot. Or in my perspective, that's a lot, especially for like freaking ore.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus.
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
Man, they're really having us use this elemental sight in like these cutscenes a lot more.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
Alright, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossel...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Alright, boss man.
Miss Yanfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossel did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, one chunk Smaragdus jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This
What?
document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings
What?
originated
What's an
from
affidavit? Oh god, I don't.
that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Sinxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Pt.1 to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
Oh my god.
Memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
I mean, I guess, but like, shit. I cannot imagine me like memorizing anything of the sort.
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Yes, I like reading things too, but not like that.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Sinxi.
Oh my god, we're just picking up so much shit. Alright, where are we after now? We're like halfway. I'll just walk it off with my... The closest thing I could go to memorizing stuff on that degree would probably be just like video game trivia and lore. Oh yeah, this is Xingxi, okay.
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Sinxi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
I see.
Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Oh boy.
Sinxi. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that...
And let me guess, she's gonna have Xingxi sign something.
You need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
That's the nature of things, yeah. If people ask about it, there's probably just something going around about it.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Oh my god, we just talked about him earlier. Holy shit, we're really going everywhere and talking to everyone.
What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
We have voice acting from Mr. Baiju. New characters. Dendro incoming. I don't know, I'm just like throwing whack-ass ideas out there, but hey, who knows? If Baiju comes in like the next 2 or 3 updates, I will be genuinely surprised. God, you can't go up the stairs, Mona, or like not the smaller steps. There he is. Damn, he's kinda tall. Look at him.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains, and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei,
Yeah, I gotta wonder why he has the snake hanging around his neck. I don't know if he explained it the first time we met him, but...
I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, quite right.
The case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
Alright, and with that...
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
What bars me even more is that this is part 1 of the quest, and that there's a part 2 lying in wait somewhere.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossel, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin.
Oh my god, this is like way too dank. This is like overload.
Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this.
I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony
This is like
from
Ace
the
Attorney
expert
vibes
parties
right now.
involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Oh god, if you weren't paying attention, you would probably get this wrong. Let me see. Show the evidence from Mingxi Jewelry, Jade Mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
We hit him with the part 2.
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
I wanna say we go in order, but I'm gonna pray we're going in order.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it?
Oh shit! Please don't tell me I chose the wrong thing.
It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Except...
Hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors?
Ah, there we go. Hit him with the 1, 2, 3, baby.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
Such a smug face.
I had no idea.
Objection!
No idea, you say?
I'm sorry, I just had to. That was just such a good moment.
Rented out such a dangerous item. I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No,
Yes, 5 head. Keep going.
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Yep, no, dealing with the law is quite scary. That's why you never want to mess with it in the first place, if you can.
I confess, the ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry.
But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
Alright, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Kroso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite!
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Zhiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
We got in the end. The one part we're being lax about the rules is when we get what we want.
Express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second, if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yeah, we need the jadeite as a material to craft the pot or something like that.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution. An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
I guess.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
New mail. Oh. The refer a returning player event. Yeah, yes. As if someone will ever pick that up. Shit, I came this way, but like... Alright, Zhongli. Let's see if you can make it up there. Yep. Perfect. Alright, man, Ping, we're back.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yep, after a long-winded trip.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
Yeah, I wonder where she got that from, I guess.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Happy hands, not the past.
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take, indeed? Hopefully it doesn't take as long as we spent trying to get the materials together.
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Madam Ping begins to construct the gift.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now.
Haha, very nice.
Firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
I know my decorating skills are going to be ass, but I'll try my best, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged
Oh,
for
does she?
certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need
okay.
to know about it.
Poggers is unlocked. Oh god, please don't tell me you're going to force me into the quest. I was going to say this for tomorrow. And blueprints. Oh jeez, okay. Oh, quest I am. That's kind of neat. Okay, well, we'll do part 2 tomorrow. I can tell where a lot of time is going to be spent inside the teapot. Tomorrow when I have more time, I'll probably stream myself trying to work for it and see how my designs go or how far I can even get, because I know you have currency and stuff, so that might be a bit of a issue of itself. But yeah, I'm gonna take it easy for tonight. Got some other stuff to take care of before going to bed, but thank you for stopping by. 1.5 seems to be on a very good start. I'm just gonna hope that the rest of the weeks going through it will carry itself. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good night.